Have you ever thought about the times when technology caused a thunderous noise? Get ready to discover the loudest sound ever recorded in the history of mankind. The journey we are about to embark on will take us to one of the most impressive and impactful events of the 19th century, the explosion of the Krakatoa Volcano in 1883, an event that literally made the world stop and listen. The eruption and the sound in 1883, in the archipelago of Krakatoa, Indonesia, a volcanic eruption occurred so intense that it produced the loudest sound ever recorded in the history of mankind. An explosion that would surpass all limits of what we considered possible in terms of sound intensity. Art and sound. Munch's perspective. In 1893, the Norwegian painter Edvard Munch gave life to one of the most iconic paintings in the history of art, The Scream. In this work, Munch not only portrayed a person screaming, but also captured the intensity of sound in the form of sound waves propagating through different materials. In a fascinating way, the artist managed to convey the sensation of agony and despair through the visual representation of sound. His genius allows us to reflect on the connection between art and sound, exploring new ways of expressing emotions through sound representation in the visual arts. The science of decibel sound intensity is a fascinating phenomenon that can be measured in decibels. Each increase of 10 decibels represents a 10-fold increase in perceived intensity. To put this into context, a quiet room registers about 20 decibels. Sounds above 85 decibels for long periods can cause irreparable hearing damage. Traffic on busy highways can reach 85 decibels. A jet engine at 100 meters can reach 110 decibels. Sounds above 120 decibels represent an imminent danger to our hearing. Krakatoa explosion. Impressive details. In 1883, explosions from the Krakatoa volcano generated a deafening sound of 180 decibels, with shock waves that traveled more than 3,000 kilometers away. These sound waves were able to be heard at an impressive distance of up to 3,100 kilometers from the eruption site. The fourth and final explosion, which occurred on August 27, 1883, was the culmination. At 10:02 a.m., a massive eruption sent ash and incandescent rock flying more than 50 miles into the air. The resulting roar was 310 decibels, a loud enough sound to shatter the eardrums of sailors up to 40 miles away. Global impacts of the eruption. Repercussions of the Krakatoa eruption went far beyond the deafening sound. The volcanic ash released into the atmosphere caused a planetary cooling phenomenon with significant impacts on the global climate. In the year following the explosion, the world witnessed lower temperatures, extreme weather events, reduced sunlight, changes in ecosystems and weather patterns. Extra dry and visual phenomena. The presence of volcanic ash created a stunning phenomenon of darkening skies around the world. For months, observers on different continents witnessed early sunset, sun hidden behind a curtain of volcanic dust, greenish moons over dark horizon skies with unusual hues. Artistic and scientific connections. Recent studies suggest an intriguing connection between the Krakatoa eruption and Edvard Munch's work, The Scream. Volcanic ash could have altered light conditions in distant regions, providing a scenario worthy of a true primal scream. Prolonged climate impact. After the eruption, the planet experienced significant changes. A drop of 1.2 degrees Celsius in the northern hemisphere, changes in ocean currents, modified atmospheric patterns, record rainfall, extraordinary weather events. The saga of the loudest boom ever documented reminds us of human fragility in the face of the colossal force of nature. We are confronted with our insignificance in the face of grandiose and brutally sonorous natural events. The impact of Krakatoa's shock waves invites us to question our understanding of Earth's acoustics, our place in the universe, our relationship with the planet. As we conclude this journey through the moments when nature made thunderous noise, we are reminded of the greatness and unpredictability of the universe. The historical records of the explosion of the Krakatoa volcano make us reflect on our relationship with the Earth. May these moments of sonic grandeur inspire us to appreciate the complexity of sound, respect ecosystems, protect our blue planet. Before you leave, don't forget, help the Science and Theology channel, like, share, and subscribe. The rumble of Krakatoa shows us the impact and grandeur of nature, an event that left its mark on history and continues to fascinate generations. Until next time.